Today we're going to learn about a $30 plastic bracelet that brings prosperity, wealth, and health into your life just by wearing it. Be careful what you do with this information because if you accidentally wear it incorrectly, you will be bullied in your nightmares.
Moment of truth. Let's take it out of the packaging now. And here it is. Wow, in fact, it feels way more luxurious than I imagined in the first place. This is amazing.
This is the Feng Shui Black Obsidian bracelet, and you're probably wondering why I'm showing this to you. On this channel, I cover a lot of fake gurus who claim to have magical powers with sports betting or investment returns. Today, we'll be looking at an actual product with magical powers.
So the golden Pikshu talisman in the middle here attracts both wealth and riches into your life, and also increases your luck.
This bracelet may bring you wealth and good luck, but apparently it doesn't even bring you a like-dislike ratio of 50%. This guy reminds me of Eli from There Will Be Blood preaching about his mythical powers, but it appears that the viewers of this video resemble Daniel Plainview and can see right through it.
So I'm a firm believer in the law of attraction.
I'm guessing that wasn't a surprise to many of you.
You must keep in mind that this will only work if you have faith that it will work. And if you don't believe it, then you won't benefit from it.
What's incredibly ironic about the law of attraction is that its name contradicts itself. The law of attraction is an abstract idea with no clear evidence of its existence, while law indicates something that is concrete and easily identifiable. This comment by Robert J makes me think this bracelet actually works though. Just received my bracelet. Right away I noticed energy forces surge through my body. Almost instantly I had the sudden urge to use the commode as I took the best shite I ever had my entire life. Imagine all that negative energy gone in an instant. The reason why I'm making this video today is because Buddha Power, the company selling these mythical bracelets, has a huge ad budget for running YouTube ads. They use the most absurd storylines to sell you on the mythical powers of their products. Since I stick to the subject of fake gurus, there's nothing more fake than what you're about to hear.
This is not a story that I'm proud to share, but here goes. When I was 16, I was living with my mom and my stepdad. It was the worst time of my life. My stepdad was very rich, but was always drunk and abusive. He would hit my mum and me on a daily basis.
This poor guy had such low self-esteem from the beatings that he became an actor for a company claiming their cheap plastic bracelets will bring you wealth and luck.
My mum had to put up with him because he was paying for all of our living expenses. My stepdad would shout at us, saying that he has 100 million in his bank and that he can just kick us out at any time that he wants.
I'm not going to show you every ad, but there's about 5 popular ads running right now that all involve the same storyline script. The actor in the video speaks about an experience with a family member, the family member experiences hardship, and then there is a magical bracelet that turns their life around.
Whilst we remained silent due to the fear of being beaten up, I hated him. One day, my stepdad hit her so hard and pushed my mom into the glass table and she bled profusely. She became unconscious and died a few days later.
This ad takes the cake for wildest claims. The investment gurus include a sad backstory, but they don't go to this level of outrageousness. I imagine the marketing team preparing this ad submitted a boring rags to riches story after wearing the bracelet, but the CEO said, no, there's not enough violence and death.
And I also made a promise to take revenge for my mum. I knew the secret that my stepdad could get so rich without putting in much work.
Getting rich without putting in any work? Is this about to become a fake guru ad?
And I decided to destroy him. I stole his odd-looking bracelet that has changed his life from poverty to riches.
If this guy said his dad took a stock trading course from an 18-year-old TikToker, wouldn't you be pulling your credit card out of your pocket ready to learn the secrets? I actually have better news. The bracelet is cheaper than an info course, and it appears that you not only become rich while owning the bracelet, you become a violent murderer.
Within a few months, he lost everything. His cars, his houses, and all his money. He moved to a very small and old apartment.
I guess the bracelet also helped him get away with murder. He beats his wife unconscious, she dies a few days later, and then he isn't the prime suspect, I guess? Maybe the police force were wearing their bracelets and more focused on making money than solving the case. What's also hilarious is the major logical flaw in this ad. The dad was in possession of the magical bracelet while committing the most violent of crimes and while losing everything, but the bracelet is supposed to bring wealth and prosperity.
Since then, because I kept and wore his odd-looking bracelet, my life has been very good. I got a high-paying job that allowed me to travel the world. With my savings from my new work, I also started a side business that grew really quickly.
Apparently, the bracelet can help add more time to your day too. Traveling for work doesn't exactly open up your schedule to adding a new side business. What's funny about these ads is every single one of the paid actors started a side business while wearing the bracelet. It's like they tried to hit every emotional buying point they could in the script.
One day my boss noticed the odd-looking bracelet in my hand and asked me about it.
His boss was getting worried that the law of attraction chants he was performing in the break room while wearing this new bracelet would lead to him leaving the company and joining an MLM.
I got curious too, so I began to do some research about the odd-looking bracelet. It claims to use energy forces to harmonize individuals with their surrounding environment. The art of Feng Shui is used to optimize abundance and prosperity of every kind: wealth, health, relationships, career success.
This dude is the ultimate fake guru. Most fake guru ads you see on YouTube only claim to help you with finances, but this guy has a product that will help you with money, relationships, and colon cleansing.
I began to search for the exact same bracelet and found a seller in Hong Kong. As the seller was a Feng Shui master that only sells the bracelet in person, we flew over to Hong Kong and bought more for myself and my boss.
Every single one of their ads includes mention of the actor flying to Hong Kong to meet with an alleged Feng Shui master. I just picture a flight full of people flying to Hong Kong, all wanting the shortcut to wealth and prosperity by buying a bracelet like they were heading out west during the gold rush. Hopefully you all know by now the quickest way to wealth is not by pursuing the dream, it's by teaching the dream to those pursuing it.
After a few weeks, positive events kept coming into our lives. My business grew multiple times and I quit my job to focus on my business full time. My business went international and I became a millionaire at 23.
It's amazing to me how you can completely fabricate the story for selling a product and still get it approved to run in front of millions of people. For anyone wanting to become wealthy next year, I have an idea for you. Design a cool t-shirt that includes some phrase or symbol that can be pitched as having meaning in Chinese. Join MLM groups or law of attraction groups on Facebook so you know they already believe in abstract concepts. Advertise that your shirt has magical powers that will attract sales into your life. This sounds funny, but just replace t-shirt with book or bracelet and you realize that this sales funnel actually exists already.
I went back to Hong Kong and traced the people who made it. Each bracelet is carefully handmade and had to go through rituals that bless the bracelet with good energy. The bracelet that I bought is the Feng Shui Black Obsidian bracelet.
If banging a cowbell brought good energy and blessings, then the Mississippi State football team would have been national champions by now. Just when you thought the advertising was crazy, check out the rules you have to follow when wearing this bracelet.
There's rules in wearing this bracelet. You can't just be wearing it and go take a shower or wear it anywhere you want. There's a lot of rules with these bracelets. It's almost like taking care of a new baby.
If you believe that putting on a bracelet will bring wealth and luck into your life, then yeah, I can understand that following rules associated with your jewelry can be as difficult as raising a kid.
And at the beginning, I just wasn't taking it seriously. And whenever I would take it seriously, good things would happen. Whenever I would neglect the bracelet, things wouldn't happen. So I kind of understood that you have to respect it.
It's funny how illogical this entire belief system is. I thought the bracelet was supposed to work, but apparently you also need to think that it works in order for it to work. This is like flipping on an electrical switch and it working based only on what's in your head.
Whether you believe it or not, again, it's up to you. I do feel a certain vibration when I do wear it. I don't know if it's psychological because I know that I have it or because it is working.
What would make for a really fun YouTube video is to have all of the believers in the bracelet perform an A/B test with 2 placebos. Not only will they not be able to tell a placebo from the actual product, but they'll also claim that one is giving them the energy or whatever, even though both are placebo products. Are you ready to hear the insane rules that come with owning this bracelet?
Rule number 1. Do not sleep with your bracelet. Okay, so do not bring it with you in the bedroom and do not wear it. Because the minute that you're laying down and your pishu is above you, it will give you bad energy. You'll have nightmares. You won't be sleeping right. It is just not recommended to sleep next to pishu. Always put it in a living room. So leave it out of your bedroom, leaving it in a living room facing the front door because it will protect the house throughout the evening.
I would love to hear her explain how the little bracelet protects a house. Episode 2 of our YouTube channel featuring customers of this bracelet will be seeing if house robbers can still enter through the front door, even with the menacing bracelet sitting on the coffee table. What would also be a fun experiment is tracking her quality of sleep for a month while placing the bracelet either in the bedroom or the living room and seeing her reaction when she finds out that the bracelet has literally zero effect on anything she talks about.
Second, so the Pishu does not like dirt. Okay, so meaning if you are running, don't run with Pishu because you'll be sweating. Don't go take a shower because you were dirty prior to that, and it does not like to touch dirt with the soap and everything that's going on in the shower. So do not take a shower with Pishu. Don't wear it when you're running or exercising. Do not have it face the toilet. I know it sounds crazy, but it does not like dirt, period.
Think of how manic these people must be in their own house. My bracelet is facing the toilet right now, so I must turn 45 degrees the other way. But now I'm sweating, so I must remove the bracelet because Pikachu doesn't like dirt. And now the bracelet is in the kitchen, which means my food is going to be poisoned. They must drive themselves insane.
So do not position the Pishu above your head because it symbolizes bullying, and it will bully you throughout the night, and this is why you have a hard time going to bed and your nightmares will start just because it just sends out bad vibrations. So
some of you who watch my videos wonder how people can fall for the most obvious pyramid schemes and investment scams. It's because humans can sometimes be so blind to the most ridiculous logic and reasoning. The companies selling these bracelets and similar products have paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for YouTube ads, meaning they've probably sold millions of dollars worth of these products. YouTubers like this lady have hundreds of thousands of views from people who actually believe that putting a bracelet above your head promotes bullying in your dreams.
now I want you to avoid placing it in front of a mirror. It does not like its reflection, and it's actually it symbolizes chasing away. So if you're putting it in front of a mirror, it'll think that, hey, you know what, I am not liking the chase, and it would start giving you some bad energy. So always put it away from a mirror.
I really do think the owners of these magical bracelets become extremely manic when they're wearing it. Next, we're going to find out that you can't put on your shoes when you're wearing your bracelet because that indicates that you're trying to run away from wealth or something.
If you wear it on the left, it will actually bring in some positivity. It will bring in some money and abundance. Now, if you put it on the right, you will start giving money away. Like you'll be more generous for some reason, and you'll just start giving and giving and giving and not receiving as much as you would on the left hand.
Think of how insanely selfish you have to be to wear something with the intention of receiving wealth for doing nothing and staying away from wearing the bracelet in such a way that you will be giving money. What's metaphorically ironic is that a majority of people who become wealthy become more altruistic and give more as they receive more. Outside of a small minority of wealthy people who have certain personality traits, most people who attain wealth eventually give a majority of it away.
So I've always worn my bracelet on the right hand because that's the hand that I write with. And so it always brought me money. I mean, we found money on the floor. I find money in pockets. I find money in a wallet. I have gotten deposit that I didn't even know which company it came from. I've been getting a lot of money, and it was just crazy how, my goodness, like there's just an abundance of wealth while I was wearing on the right hands.
An abundance of money that came from money you already had. Finding a $5 bill that was already in your wallet isn't exactly attracting wealth into your life. This woman needs to learn a little bit more about the laws of economics and money, and a little less about the law of attraction and the law of the powerful mythical bracelet.
So I did a test and I wore it on the left one day just to see. I spent over $900 that day.
This woman is hilarious. The conclusive study that the bracelet works was done by her, a sample size of 1. This is like waiting until you're sick, eating an apple, and then coming to the conclusion that eating an apple doesn't prevent you from getting sick.
And I kid you not, I swear. I had truck issues, and then from there, lawyer's payment, and then from there, I had another issue, and then there was another payment that went through, and I was just like, what is going on? I have never spent this much. So I was like, you know what? Left hand did not work for me. So I put it back on the right, and all of these stopped and payments started coming in again in my account.
This woman definitely believes Harry Potter is a non-fiction biography. I'm being serious about starting a reality show around this bracelet and the people who believe in it. It would be a fascinating psychological study on the power of the brain and how humans can believe in the most illogical of ideas. This one video of her explaining the most ridiculous reasoning known to mankind is 28 minutes and 12 seconds long. She has a 50-minute long video titled Let's Talk Pikachu Live and How It Gave Me Money and Luck. I find humans fascinating since our belief systems can be so weird sometimes. I wasn't familiar with these bracelets until someone sent me the video, and I was entranced by how illogical the reasoning was. I hope you enjoyed this video. I actually find it really interesting to watch videos like these, so always feel free to DM them to me on Instagram. Thanks for watching.